Hello everyone, and welcome back to DefCat Plays The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. I am your humble host, DefCat, and today we are going to be playing to get our last piece of the negative. Oh, goody, goody, goody. And then after that, we're going to try greedier mode. So, Samson, we haven't completed anything on Samson yet. Wow, I'm surprised. Let's go ahead and get that covered. Oh, Curse of the Darkness, my favorite. We're just going to take damage right off the bat from a stray bullet, and that's quite okay, and honestly might even be in our best favor as we are playing Samson, and we're gonna gain damage as we go along here, so that's plenty okay with me. So dang, how are you guys doing today? I am in one of the weirdest positions where I have not slept in a while, but it's a good thing. I've had kind of an issue. It is insomnia, but in the same way it's also sleep paralysis, where I've been, but the thing is oh, there's a tinge rock there. Even with Curse of Darkness, my eyes sharp as ever. Your amazing host, DefCat, always catching these things. And I've been sleeping for like 12 hours every 2 days. It's like these really weird relapses in sleep. And luckily, I'm now not having those relapses. And it is great. Everything's better. Nothing to complain about now. Other than the fact that I'm now running on quite little sleep, but that's okay. But dang, oh dang, the new season of Overwatch is starting in a day from now, during the current timing of this recording. I'm going to be playing that as much as I can, but also I'm going to be playing a lot of music, because I'm going to be writing the next album. I had to take a quick breath there. That was interesting. I guess I might have not left myself time for one. Probably not the most healthy thing to do in these kind of situations, but nonetheless, I have now breathed. Whether that be a sigh of relief, we will know here in the near future as we head into this item room. We could get a bomb for a key, which isn't an awful trade. Ooh, great. Great item room. Okay, I'm loving this. I'm loving this already. This is amazing. I like it. I really do want to make that trade for the bomb as a key, but I have a strong feeling we're gonna get a key. Okay, I know where our secret room is, but I just want to get out of this floor already. Because we have an Emperor card, meaning next floor actually might not take us that much time to complete. Plus, this allows us to instantly go to our boss fight with this Spirit Heart we're gonna have handy, as well as a bomb to help us out. And then we're going to be able to respectfully look through the rest of the floor after that, once we've gotten our deal with the devil. And hopefully we gain precedent. Hopefully we find something worth taking in our deal with the devil after we totally Emperor card in there, don't get hit, and save our Spirit Heart completely. If you're wondering, that's what's going to happen. There's a power in Samson. He allows me to tell the future, and I'm just relaying it for you at this point. What is yesterday but... what is today but yesterday's tomorrow? Mr. Krabs, circa 2004? 2004, I think that's when the episode aired. So about that damage. My fault completely. Oh, and yeah, we're gonna go ahead down after that one. Alright. No more Curse of the Darkness. We're gonna head straight into our boss. It's Dingle. I could see myself taking damage on this fight. I'm gonna be honest. This is one fight I'm not like. My pride and true colors aren't like exuberant at the moment, but in all honesty, with such short range and having to get in here close, I think we'll be fine. Why I said that almost like it was a good thing, even with our short range and lowish damage. I think we're gonna be good. I think Cricket's body is getting in some extra smaller shots. Dingle's speed is no match for my cunning knowledge of AI, if that was anywhere near apparent. And again, man reigns supreme over his diabolical counterparts of that, which of course is a metaphysical poop. Luck up. That's amazing. Puberty. Doesn't matter. Another retrovision pill. Funny. I find your comic Comic? Comedy? Yeah, I find your comedy somewhat relieving, yet at the same time I'm not impressed, nor will I ever be, as not happy with it. And again, we got that key I also talked about. I am cool trading that poop pop for ourselves. It's interesting. Okay, well, thought he would die faster. Obviously our damage is actually a lot lower than I actually expected. Retrovision doing wonders for my encoding process on this video, probably making it look just beautiful for you guys back at home watching this. Oh goodness. Oh gosh, he's fast. Fast little boy. Speaking of speed, here in my state we passed some new speed laws, and by why do we have vision of the rest of this floor already? Okay, that was unexpected. But again, does not matter. We've already gotten our deal with the devil on this floor. I'm gonna assume that is the secret room. Guess who's the genius for the day? And we grab ourselves some, for the most part, deserved money there, in my humble opinion. But anyway, yeah, speed laws in my state. For any of you who don't know, I live in North Carolina. Ooh, cool. Thank you for that. Now I don't have to walk back to our boss room. Saves us some valuable time in my life before I die. Well, not on this run. So, not too worried about getting deals with the angel. Okay, well, we're down to like half a heart from what I can tell now. I think, yeah, we're down to like half a heart. But like, I am a-okay with that because we now have a ton of damage. So if I just don't get hit, we're fine. That's how that works, right? You just, now that I've said it, it won't happen. So ISIS, stop. See, guys, I stopped ISIS. So anyway, in North Carolina, they passed a law that you are now allowed to run over protesters blocking highways. So in my area, I live near Total Biscuit. So if you know where Total Biscuit lives, you know where I live. There you go. You're at least similarly close to where I live. And we had some people call them protests. They were most obviously riots. If you were following the destruction of my area whatsoever. And after that, our great governor Pat McCrory, you know, the guy that was like, hey, let's just ban the gays. Yeah, that guy. He was like, hey, yeah, let's just legalize homicide on our highways. And in the truest sense, I'm genuinely hoping no one actually kills anyone with it, but I'm really hoping that law being passed deters anyone from blocking the highway, as I think it's silly to stop a city's productivity in pursuit of a goal that may or may not be in suit and in prospects of the whole city. Whether that interesting riot be for a game in which maybe your favorite team didn't win, maybe your prospect is actually that you yourself have a certain thing in life you're not happy that the government is not doing a thing about. You know, whatever it is, take it out the highways, buddy. I gotta get to work. I gotta go to the grocery. I gotta eat. You know. And what's funny about all this is, like, you know, it's like, oh, oh, your little simple everyday life. Oh, boo-hoo. These people are trying to get, you know, this message out there. It's so important for them. You know, this is their lives. I'm like, you know what? I don't care. It's not my life, buddy. It's not my life. And you're impeding on mine for near no reason. And you see, so many of you are gonna be like, you kidding me? People out there, blood, sweat, and tears, trying to better themselves, and you're sitting here making fun of them, saying, what are you doing? This, you know, I don't care about you. I don't care about me. It's selfish. Well, you see, if you want, you know, to get me to care about you and, you know, what's wrong in society, first, make sure you're actually protesting something worth protesting that's, like, actually real. And then second of all, if you want me to care about you, don't get me to hate you first. I mean, just, like, come on. I understand it's, like, forceful engagement. I can understand what you're doing there. Like, hey, you really need to look at this subject. Come on, please take a second. Sit right there. I'll take you to this town I call Bel Air. I completely also messed up, by the way, the lyrics to popular late 90s, early 2000s show, The Fresh Prince of Bel Air, starring Will Smith. and the late co-actor, whose name I am currently blanking on. No disrespect in any way, shape, or form of that actor, just the fact that I am currently blanking while playing a video game for the entertainment of others on the internet. So I hope the actor of Uncle Phil does not haunt me for said fallacy of not remembering his actual name, nor did I ever think I ever actually knew his actual name. So not only is it just slipping my mind, it's kind of just something that was never really a thought for me. But I loved your character, buddy. You brought some great happiness to my life. The train that I had currently been trying to gear toward you guys has been absolutely derailed at this point. Ooh, golden key. You can't really use that, so we're gonna go down to the next floor. Let's see what our HP situation's at. We're probably sitting around 2 hearts. Oh, we have a... Okay. A Curse of the Blind. Yikes. Yikes, 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 yikes. This is not fun. Oh, I wonder if we got that Spirit Heart. Did we get it from... Okay. Let's stop taking the dumb damage. Okay, well. Did our speed lower? I'm very confused at the moment. Alright, this is it, boys. This is where everything turns around. This is for more than just the marbles, by the way. We have another life. What? The Ankh? The Ankh. We have the Ankh. Right. Okay. This is, anemic is not something I think, was on the palette for me currently. I don't know if my taste buds were quite ready for that item. I think preemptively rerolling it might have been something I would have enjoyed delving in there if I would have somehow known the context of that item and what it was going to be for me in that current moment. But for now, I think we're gonna have to, like, the only reason I'm like a little frustrated over that more than it seems I should be is the fact that like, item rooms are really our only commodity at the moment. Past item rooms, we don't have much going for us right now. So, it's... Okay, this could be the game changer. Terrible. Terrible. Stars. Yeah, we'll go ahead and use that. I'm cool with that. So, Terracloth is definitely a game changer, like, big time. But the thing is, we're gonna have to use it effectively for it to be a game changer in the end, like in the end game, you know. I mean, obviously you could say like, well, this gun could be a game changer in the war, you know. Well, you know, if used properly. It's you know, it all comes down to fruition when I take dumb damage like that and ruin any suboptimal deal with the devil chance I had in the first place. So, if you're curious, that is now definitely a vendetta that's not going to be served well righteously on this run. What do we got? What do we got? Hematemesis technically gave us HP, so thank you, Hematemesis. I'm going to say your name correctly for once. I appreciate you for the most part. Okay, that was interesting damage I just took there. Is he dead? He's dead. Okay, good, good, good. Got it. Yeah. Ace of Clubs. The boomerang is actually, like, legit. That could actually be, like, amazing for us here. That was an awful bomb play, by the way. I'm just gonna apologize for that right now. This is the right call. That was the right call. I think we're kissing Boss Rush goodbye, not because of our timing, by the way, but just so far the run is not in a situation, I think, where Boss Rush is an advisable thing to do at this point in time. I would honestly consider this run just bad so far. I mean, it's not bad. It's definitely not bad. It's just not strong. Is a way better term. It may seem like we're stronger now, but trust me, you're currently being deluded by the same fantasy I wish to rule, which is the fact that we have high damage because we've taken so much damage, which is not somewhere you want to be as Samson often. So, in a sense, it's great. We have Devil Rooms as our current, or Deals with the Angel on our palette, because Deals with the Angel might be a lot more beneficial to us as Samson. Straight up, I know that's probably the way to the boss fight, but I'm just gonna leave it. It's not. Thank the Lord Almighty, Savior of heaven and earth, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily run. On Isaac as it is in Steam. Forgive us of our dumb damage, as we forgive our dumb damage dealers, and deliver us thine from the holy evil, the power that is forever. Amen. Great little prayer, guys. Really enjoyed it. Hope you guys did too. What we got? Got the belt. Speed's good. Speed is good. Okay, this is where marbles need to be held in advance. We need this. This is where we need to get our deal with the devil. If we don't get it here, boo-hoo. Life goes on. But this is it right here. We are still en route to boss rush, so I'm not excluding it. These guys are what? Excuse me? Excuse me. Okay. Time to go to our curse room in hopes that these are going to be the bombest cards ever. Okay, Terror Cloth, you came in big. I appreciate it. Appreciate that. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's good. Now, although suboptimal, we have a deal with the devil. Chance. And not only that, we have a lot more money. The shop is a viable option. And so we definitely just totally boomed it up in consumables there. So hopefully we can get some red heart action at one point and another here. And we're going to use those red hearts to then pulsate into bombs via the Ace of Clubs. And we're going to gather ourselves into more collective thoughts into a position where we're going to use this to really bomb our way to victory. That was unintentional and then intentional. Like halfway through the sentence, I really nailed the fact that I wanted to say we're bombing into this, but at the same time, I realized that that intention was then strewn off into the distance as it was just an awful pun in the tail end of things there. I could go for those, but I could also not. Well, just a yawning man's perspective. So I'd love to find the shop here soon. That would be amazing. We're getting some really good payouts here from the poops via our option that we kept ourselves with a that's a penny with our petrified poop. Very good trinket in the earlier floors in this game. Okay, this could be slightly frustrating to deal with. Okay, what do we got? That's pretty good. Daddy Longlegs can do wonders for us in boss fights. I'm not going to understate the item. It could for sure do, especially on boss rush, if we somehow get Not Off Leaf. A hint game. I think I'm calling for something. Just a little bit. So we're gonna need some sort of teleportation card so we can get the boss rush easier next floor, or we need to find the boss room faster, or somehow we need to get some form of item here from our boss fight that will... Okay. Let's say goodbye to boss rush, and we're going to focus on not dying on the outside as well as in. We gotta luck up. That's huge. Hopefully we get to 300 cents. Please. And we didn't get to 300 cents, but that's okay. What do we got here? Via our card? Magician doesn't do wonders for us, as so I am not going to keep it with me. We didn't waste an incredible amount of time there, but we surely did not use the time quote-unquote proficiently by any means. But anyway, I mean, we're playing video games right now. I'm playing video games while I have people watching me play video games. What is proficiency at this point? Are we really proficient? Is this what proficiency looks like? Or is this just an American standard of proficiency? This could definitely be that. By all means, I could see this being exactly what the American standard proficiency would like to become. We gotta deal with the devil, or deal with the angel, and it's garbage. Okay, well, Wait, was that that wasn't a turtle? I swear I saw a turtle heart there, and I left it, didn't I? Okay. I'm excited. Awful, but doesn't matter because we're not going to be on this floor or any longer. I found pills. Doesn't matter. And down to the next floor. Go. Okay. Was that Curse of the Blind? I think that was Curse of the Blind. Not happy with that. So we're definitely not going to make the boss rush on time. That's out of the question now. What we really need to do here, though, now is, I'm going to Ace of Clubs that battery, most likely, unless we get another extra drop to Ace of Clubs here. Hopefully another battery. Frozen, my dude. Yeah, we'll Ace of Clubs. That's not bad. 1 penny for a bomb. I'll take that. Thank you very much. In fact, I'll take that any day. 1 penny for a bomb, unless, of course, there is like a 15-cent pack in our, you know, in our shop that I do so want. But then if, you know, I got Northern Lion luck, I'd somehow re-roll that with our reroll machine into a 7-cent deal pack. By the way, okay, I'm just gonna run through these because I just I'm not dealing with that room anymore. It's over. Okay. So at one point, I'm probably gonna take enough dumb damage to turn myself into Blue Baby. If that's not abundantly clear by now. But that's not an awfully unpalatable idea in any sense, shape, or form. But on the flip side of that, neither is losing this run. So I'm not, you know, I'm not too keen on my sensibilities right now. I might be a little of a skew, thinking like, hey, you know what? I've won the last blank runs. I think we've won our last couple runs, if memory serves me somewhat correct in any sort of fashion. If not, check me to the nearest hospital. I'm sure I'm showing those early signs of dementia. That was an okay. I'm gonna stop right there with any puns in the further proceeds of this episode. I'm gonna just leave it there. Never touch it again. So the range down actually hurts us a lot. We did not have good range before this. So that was a little that pill. You know, I'm gonna say that pill was a little hard to swallow. I said a pun. Am I sorry? No. I thought about it even too. You heard me hesitate, and I was like, you know, it's worth it. It was a good pun, and if I would have said it smoothly, it would have been much better. So we got a damage up, and we're gonna get another one. Good lord. We're definitely taking this since we have Chekhov. So that's pretty good. That's pretty freaking good. It's pretty flippin' good. We still have a super slight chance of getting ourselves a deal with the Angel. Again, we beat the odds last time. Maybe we'll do it again this time. Who knows? I definitely don't. That's why I'm asking you guys. You're supposed to know these things. Come on, it's not like I'm the guy providing the entertainment here. Sometimes friends amongst friends have to create the entertainment for each other. It's just a thought, but you know, because we're all friends here, right? Come on. There's nothing blockading us from having somewhat of a relationship on a viewership by viewership basis, not including anything. Let's just keep it platonic. Let's just blow this up. I don't want to waste too much time having to bully these over to the side. So that was pretty good, all things considered. Here we got some nice little consumables out of this. We'll break this guy up for some extra deal chance, which we don't get, but we do get 2 pennies, so no harm, no foul, in my opinion. So we're gonna freeze up Mom here. By freeze up Mom, I mean just kind of stare at her for a second while we think they're frozen, but it doesn't matter. Our damage is nuts right now. We did pick up 2 damage up, and I think Cricket Head's actually a multiplier. Or is it? I could be completely mistaken by that. So no deal, no tinted rocks, it seems. Yeah, no tinted rocks. And down to the wound we go. This run, I think, is working because of the simple fact we are Samson and we have 3 heart containers at the moment. And in the end, we do have the Ankh. Something I don't often attribute a run to. You know, mostly that item was mostly something we'd see more relevant in the days of we're gonna actually keep the lovers, believe it or not, as much so we could prevent ourselves a lot of damage with the chariot, but I feel like the lovers will do a lot more for us in the end, because we should just take the chariot. We should take the chariot. Yeah, I was about to say the lovers might be our best bet, because then if we need health, we'll have it on the spot. But when are we not gonna be able to go back for that card? Is gonna be when we're on the boss fight. Well, guess what we're gonna use in the boss fight? we're gonna use the chariot anyway. So, you know, might as well just keep the chariot for that time. And when it comes, we will be bountiful in our fruits in nature. And not only in nature, in just pure winnings. Because we're winning, and ISIS is losers. ISIS has stopped you again twice in one episode. How does it feel? Does it feel good? I don't know if anything feels good anymore. I'm quite numb at this point. And by numb, I mean, I have swelling in my head. I've got my sinuses are in somewhat of a point that I'm not quite sure what is actual pressure from a mental load standpoint. And now I'm dangerously hinging into the territory of what is like not mental state pressure, but okay, we need full health to be able to go into that room. So that, you know, it'd kind of been nice to have some hearts there. But guess what? We can walk back for that. No harm, no foul. In my opinion, no harm, no foul. We lost a little bit of time, but time is not crazy amounts of the essence, considering the best we can do with our time here is go to Hush. We are definitely going to be doing this room, because that's Bob's brain. It's Bob's brain. I'm not feeling you, buddy. I'm sorry. Like, I love you, but I feel like you're gonna hurt me. A lot of things I love hurt me. Jimmy John's can hurt me. I'll eat too much. That was intentional. I thought of Jimmy John's and I realized I said Jimmy John's would hurt me, and so I felt betraying the Jimmy John's. I must betray myself by picking up this item of somewhat questionable taste for most of the Isaac community. I'm not going to go into that room, considering that room will not bear us anything but a dead end. It could easily be something that we want to go into, but I'm going to assume it's not. And carry myself my merry way to the other end of my objective, which happens to be finding the boss fight, which I would, you know, consider a pretty good agenda for the most part. I think Democrats and Republicans should start putting that on their ticket for further elections. They are trying to make it, you know, further themselves toward the boss room so they can finish it. The boss being ISIS, of course. That's the third time I've wrecked ISIS on one run. It's pretty impressive by my books, if anything, because I can't remember the last time we defeated ISIS on an Isaac episode. So I took damage with Bob's rotten head already. Need to remember to back up. Backing up is something solid that most Isaac players tend to do when faced with explosives in their face. I think it might, you know, something in general people do when faced with explosives in their face. It's a good idea usually to back up in the, you know, opposite direction. Currently, you're having to carry the burden of being near any sort of explosive device or trauma at that current moment in your life. At least I would assume that's most people's first reaction. But, you know, to each his own. Suicide's an option. Not a very good option, but not a very good option. I think suicide is extremely selfish, and if you do it, you're a horrible person. Just legitimately. That took a turn for very serious there for a second, but I mean it. You do it, you're an awful person. You think about it, if you attempt it, you're an awful person. You need to realize loved ones are here, and you're creating more pain than you're saving. And wow, okay, boo, yo, what? Welcome to the Terror Dome, the upper echelon resting on these large balls. I got these women pumping backs on these narwhal. I could have said some things there from a Filthy Frank song that would be considered unsavory and untasteful by some, but for the current moment, I'm testing out how it is to keep the channel at a somewhat G to PG rating. Although, let's talk about that for a second. What is that anymore? Because, like, have you seen what modern day PG can get through now? And PG-13 for that matter. Like, I feel like society is really kicking it in a bad direction when it comes to ratings for children. I feel like we're really, you know, slacking on giving these children the due diligence we quite need to tell them, like, hey, that's bad. You shouldn't do that. But guess, hey, but you know, it's in the movies. Iron Man did it. You might as well, you know, be completely promiscuous with your money and call yourself a playboy and ruin the lives of others for your own subjugation to then have an amazing comeback story in one way in life that people might enjoy. Because the thing is kids will regurgitate what they see on TV. I know as all hell as I did, man. My parents hated oh my gosh, I hope they one day listen to an episode of me and hear this rant. They hated it when I got back from the movies. Good Lord, if I saw any karate movie, the rest of the day is me running around the house kicking stuff and going, just the full hi-ya racist version. Not purposely racist, just me as a kid. It's just the stereotypes got to my head. Just thought it was quite funny to just start whacking away at stuff in my house, thinking I was now a ninja master because I saw a Jackie Chan film. Do I blame myself for said fun times I got to have? No, I don't. So we're gonna use the chariot card here. I think with tarot cloth, this should last us until we get a payout. If not, I'm gonna stand back until I die. Kill me. Kill. Okay, tarot cloth is about to make this roll. Yes, we got it. Amazing. So okay, all right. I'm overstating. This isn't amazing by any suit of the imagination. By the way, I feel like we're getting a little framey here. Is that just me? This is a reroll? Okay, every time I'm ready for a reroll room, it's not a reroll room. And every time it is a reroll room, I'm just like, what? Where did this come from? How did you know? And it's at this point, it's become, in a sense, a little sad for me because I want it to happen one of these days in a situation where I want it to, but it's not what we're seeing happening. So we found the boss room. We are most likely going to make it to Hush. Will we do Hush? Is the big. We got 10 keys. We could take a lot of damage. I'm feeling Hush. I'm feeling Hush. Yeah, I'm feeling. Yeah. Ooh, the void. Heck no, not now. No, thank you. Siree. Plus, with the rep patch and the extra damage we'll be taking over the. Curse the blind. Curse the blind. Please say there's a black candle. It's humble bundle's great. Humbling bundle. 2 diamonds. 2 diamonds. I like that. We're gonna take this for now. All right. Just link. Oh, it's a question mark card. What is? I don't remember what it does. That does. Girl, why'd you gotta? Okay. Creep shots. Creep. Okay, cool. So I think it's just something double active. Doubles an active. Okay. I understand this now. But it's not useful to us in our current situation. So okay, we're just sure. This is what we're gonna have to do here, boys. That's what we have to do. This is how we deal. So, oh my gosh, our range is so low. I don't know how we're gonna use anything effectively now. Oh gosh, I forgot our range was so low. This is bad. This is bad. God, we can't even get. Oh boy, we can't even get in there with our boomerang. Oh gosh, does boomerang not affect Hush? It doesn't. It doesn't. This is bad. This is very. We got great damage. We got chariot card. And we got Bob's rotten head. I don't know what I'm stressing about whatsoever. That sounds amazing to me. In fact, someone told me that, with no orbitals, take out the Hush. I'd be all into that. Come on. Who wouldn't be? It's honestly going a lot better than expected. Gonna be quite frank with you right now. Surprised this is working so well. Oh gosh, okay. You guys. Oh yeah, we got Sacred Heart. That's something we currently own at our disposal. So once things get dicey, is what I'm gonna shift into maximum overdrive and use our chariot card. Daddy Longlegs might actually also be doing some work for us here, believe it or not. I bet that's not too hard to not believe. I'm just gonna be honest here. It's probably quite conceivable that item would do a lot for us in a fight where we have a stationary target in the middle of the room that does give us somewhat trouble. So our damage is going to do nothing but increase throughout this fight. I don't know if slowing down the tears is actually in our best interest, but it seems like right now we're doing just fine dealing with said slowness, and I'm liking the position we're in for the most part. We're not in crazy dire straits yet, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, I think we're gonna be able to do this without having to go into the state in which I don't want to go into, which is the baby state. So this actually lasts us for a long time because of our terror cloth. Okay, well. Oh, good look. Oh, good look. Oh. Oh, no. I didn't know we'd do that. Oh, diamonds. Oh, dear. Oh! Whew. What? We have 55 damage as a result of the clicker. What did this? I'm not gonna... 55 damage? But wait, does that really do much for us, considering the hush scales with oh my gosh, we're doing so much damage. Okay, we could do this. Is doable. This is doable. By the way, once the flies come out is when I'm going to pop this sun card so I can get an optimal play out of that. Plus, I think will it give us HP? I should have taken the sun card in here in the first place. Oh, I should have remembered that. But I think this in some way might actually be amazing for us. We might actually be able to just destroy this fight now. Okay. This is gonna be great. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. I just need to focus on dodging and let Sacred Heart do the rest. All we gotta do is let Sacred Heart do the rest, and we're gonna be more than golden. Oh goodness, this is amazing. We're doing amazing. We're gonna do this. We're actually gonna do this, boys. We're gonna do this. Oh gosh. What an amazing clicker play I had. I'm such a great person. I wonder if clicker somehow stacked with the double active I used with the card, and we somehow got like 2 attributes of 2 separate characters. Let's make it do this. This is insane theory crafting at this point, but I'm gonna assume no, it's just because we're baller, and we ended up getting like Judas, and Judas ended up just like, again, baller, accurate statement in term for currently what I think that did for us. This is gonna be great. Oh my gosh, we actually haven't taken a single hit of damage. This is insane. This is blasphemous at some points. Oh, and we're gonna have Polaroid invisibility, which doesn't. Okay, it doesn't. All right, it's not doing. Okay, this is bad now. This is very bad now. This is exceedingly bad now. We're gonna. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Okay, we're gonna do this. This is gonna happen. This we stand right here and we tank it, and we're gonna do it. This is it. We've done it. We've done it. We did it. Oh my gosh, we did it. Oh wow, we did it. How? Whew. What? Okay. Oh, well now we're on the cathedral. This took us directly to the chest. Oh no. Oh, Tim Bob's brain killed us. Okay. Honestly, I'm going to consider that run a win in my eyes. Thank you guys so much for watching. DefCat plays the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. I did not go to Sheol on accident in pursuit of getting the negative, which I said at the beginning of the run. But I think overall that was a good episode. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys see you in the next episode. Thank you for watching.